Nylon 6 as compared to nylon 6 has lower A. Abrasion resistance, B. Thermal stability, C. Adhesion to rubber, D. Hardness. The correct answer is abrasion resistance. Which of the following is the most important rubber compounding ingredient which is used to improve wearing qualities of both natural rubber SBR by imparting toughness? A. Phosphorus, B. Carbon black, C. Pine oil, D. resin. The correct answer is carbon black. Is an addition polymer? A. Nylon, B. bakelite, C. polythene, D. None of these. The correct answer is polythene. Branched chair polymers as compared to linear polymers have A. higher melting point, B. higher tensile strength, C. lower density, D. none of these. The correct answer is lower density. Ion exchange resins are made of A. lucite, B. sulfonated bakelite, C. polystyrene, D. Teflon. The correct answer is sulfonated bakelite. Rayon is superior to cotton in making gauge for wound treatment because rayon A. is a synthetic polymer, B. does not stick to the wound unlike cotton, C. can absorb over 90 of its own weight of water, D. both B and C. The correct answer is does not stick to the wound unlike cotton. Is a thermosetting plastic A. PVC, B. polythene, C. bakelite, D. polystyrene. The correct answer is bakelite. Is a natural fiber A. cellulose, B. dacron, C. nylon 6, D. none of these. The correct answer is cellulose. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Polymeric fibers are never produced by addition polymerization. B. Property of tackiness is exhibited by uncured rubber. C. Sharp melting point is not observed in thermoplastic polymers. D. Polythene generally has an excellent resistance to ultraviolet rays. The correct answer is polymeric fibers are never produced by addition polymerization. Perspex can be used as a substitute of glass. Its monomer is A. methyl methacrylate, B. DMT, C. butadiene, D. tetrafluoroethylene. The correct answer is methyl methacrylate. Addition polymerization is not involved in the manufacture of A. low-density polythene, B. polyvinyl chloride, C. polystyrene, D. polyhexamethylene adipamide. The correct answer is polyhexamethylene adipamide. Temperature and gauge pressure maintained during the manufacture of cold SBR styrene butadiene rubber are A. 5 C and 1 kg FCM2, B. 20 C and 1 kg FCM2, C. 0 C and 1 kg FCM2, D. 0 C and 3 kg FCM2. The correct answer is 5 C and 1 kg FCM2. Most of the plastics are safe to be used up to a maximum temperature of C. A. 100, B. 150, C. 350, D. 450. The correct answer is 150. Is a homopolymer A. neoprene, B. bakelite, C. nylon 66, D. terylene. The correct answer is neoprene. Plastic tubes pipes are generally made by molding A. injection, B. transfer, C. extrusion, D. compression. The correct answer is extrusion. Pick out the correct statement. A. Plastics are good conductors of heat and electricity. B. All the polymers are highly crystalline in nature. C. Polymers can be vaporized by heating to a very high temperature. D. The liquid polymer becomes greasy then waxy and finally solid on increasing the degree of polymerization. The correct answer is the liquid polymer becomes greasy then waxy and finally solid on increasing the degree of polymerization. Condensation polymerization is not involved in the manufacture of A. Teflon, B. Polythene, C. Terylene, D. Nylon. The correct answer is polythene. Glyptal used in the manufacture of paints lacquers is a polymer. A. Polyamide, B. Polystyrene, C. Polyester, D. Polyacrylonitrile. The correct answer is polyester. Addition of stabiliser during PVC manufacture is done to A. Improve its impact strength, B. Improve its elasticity, C. Reduce the melt viscosity glass transition temperature, D. Prevent its thermal degradation. The correct answer is prevent its thermal degradation. Which of the following is not a polyolefin? A. Polystyrene, B. Polypropylene, C. Neoprene, D. None of these. The correct answer is neoprene. Flexible foam for mattresses are usually made of A. PVC, B. Silicone rubber, C. Polyurethanes, D. Polyamides. The correct answer is polyurethanes. Fibers are made of polyamides. A. Dacron, B. Nylon, C. Rayon, D. Rayon. The correct answer is nylon. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Linear polymers are formed from bifunctional groups only and are normally thermoplastic. B. Cross-linked branched chain polymers are either elastometric or thermosetting. C. Branching in case of cross-linked polymers caused by small amount of impurities in bifunctional monomer formulation reduces its solubility and increases the softening point. D. Dibasic acids reacts with the hydric alcohols to give polyesters using addition polymerization reaction. The correct answer is dibasic acids reacts with the hydric alcohols to give polyesters using addition polymerization reaction. Temperature maintained in the emulsion polymerization reactor for PVC manufacture is about C. A. 20, B. 50, C. 250, D. 500. The correct answer is 50. Which of the following is stretched into fibers? A. Saturated polyester, B. Unsaturated polyester, C. Isoprene, D. Bakelite. The correct answer is saturated polyester. Antioxidants are added to rubber to protect it from the attack of light heat atmospheric ozone. Which of the following is an antioxidant used in rubber? A. Carbon, B. Alkylated diphenylamine, C. Thiocol, D. Magnesium. The correct answer is alkylated diphenylamine. Maximum consumption of polymers is in A. Electrical insulation, B. Toys making, C. Coating and films, D. Packaging. The correct answer is coating and films. Low-density polythene as compared to high-density polythene is A. Harder, B. Tougher, C. Chemically inert, D. More flexible. The correct answer is more flexible. Phenol formaldehyde is produced by condensation polymerization. It is also known as A. Teflon, B. Bakelite, C. Polyester, D. Nylon 66. The correct answer is Bakelite. Polymethyl methacrylate, which is an acrylic resin, is also called A. Thiocol, B. Plexiglass or lucite, C. Dacron, D. Teflon. The correct answer is plexiglass or lucite. Condensation polymerization of formaldehyde which does not produce phenolic resin. A. Resorcinol, B. Phenol, C. Paracrysol. D. Melamine. The correct answer is melamine. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Polystyrene is a thermoplastic polymer. B. Protein is a natural polymer. C. Neoprene is a natural rubber. D. Polythene is a copolymer while SBR is a homopolymer. The correct answer is neoprene is a natural rubber. Neoprene is rendered non-inflammable because of A. Its cross-linked structure. B. Its linear chain structure. C. The presence of chlorine atoms in its monomer. D. The absence of chlorine atoms in its monomer. The correct answer is the presence of chlorine atoms in its monomer. Low-pressure Ziegler process for the manufacture of polythene uses a catalyst which is A. Ni. B. V2O5. C. Fe. D. Aluminium triethyl combined with titanium tetrachloride. The correct answer is aluminium triethyl combined with titanium tetrachloride. Phosphates e.g. trisarycyl, tributyl, tetrabutyl, triphenyl, etc. are added to polymers to act as A. hardeners. B. anti-shrinkage agents. C. plasticizers. D. transparency improver. The correct answer is plasticizers. Polymer is produced by the copolymerization of vinyl chloride vinyl acetate. A. fibrous. B. leathery. C. rubbery. D. hard. The correct answer is leathery. Which of the following is a natural polyamide fiber? A. wool. B. silk. C. cotton. D. none of these. The correct answer is wool. Is a copolymer A. nylon 66. B. polypropylene. C. PVC. D. polytetrafluoroethylene. The correct answer is nylon 66. Polycaprolactam is nothing but A. orlan. B. nylon 66. C. nylon 6. D. sarin. The correct answer is nylon 6. Ziegler process. A. produces high-density polythene. B. uses no catalyst. C. produces low-density polythene. D. employs very high pressure. The correct answer is produces high-density polythene. Cellulose acetate has very high film permeability among all the polymers of the order of 5000 grams 100 m2. Which of the following polymers has the maximum film elongation of the order of 100? A. water impermeable cellophane. B. polythene. C. cellulose acetate. D. Teflon. The correct answer is polythene. Viscosity of a polymer solution or melt. A. decreases with increase in molecular weight. B. decreases with increase in temperature. C. increases with increase in temperature. D. does not vary with temperature rise. The correct answer is increases with increase in temperature. Which of the following is not a polymer of two monomers? A. Teflon. B. bakelite. C. SBR. D. none of these. The correct answer is Teflon. Glucose is the monomer of A. cellulose. B. starch. C. protein. D. none of these. The correct answer is cellulose. Which of the following polymers shows the highest anti-tacking properties? A. melamine formaldehyde resin. B. phenolic resin. C. epoxy resin. D. Alkyd resin. The correct answer is melamine formaldehyde resin. Buna-N is also called A. butyl rubber. B. nitrile rubber. C. neoprene. D. thiocol. The correct answer is nitrile rubber. Polypropylene is preferred to polythene because the former is A. non-inflammable. B. harder. C. stronger. D. both up C. The correct answer is both up C. Nylon 6 as compared to nylon 66 is A. Harder, B. More abrasion resistant, C. Having higher melting point, D. None of these. The correct answer is none of these. Alkyd resin is A. Polyamide, B. Polyester, C. Polyolefin, D. Addition polymer. The correct answer is polyester. Most commonly used rubber vulcanization agent is A. Sulfur, B. Bromine, C. Platinum, D. Alumina. The correct answer is sulfur.